Hello, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to all of you. Welcome to this webinar, weekly webinars. My name is Diana. I'm going to be giving the webinar about a specific tool that we have here available for you. That is the mailing campaign, okay? How you can create your mailing campaigns, create even your letters, or use the postcard service delivery, the postcard delivery service that we offer, okay? So if any of you have a ReiFax account, it doesn't matter if it's a platinum, professional, or professional dialer, you can use the mailing campaign, okay? Hello, Esther, how are you? Let's see, I guess that everybody can see my screen and can hear me, okay? My volume is good, so, okay, let's start. I was telling you, it doesn't matter if you have only the platinum or the professional dialer, okay? Everybody can use the mailing campaign part of the system. So just log in. If you already are logged in, then click on account and control panel. It will take you to here, to the control panel in your account, okay? You are seeing mine. Now, the first thing that you need to do is do the searches. Try to find the properties that you want to contact through a mailing campaign. Please remember that this is a regular mail sending, okay? Sending letters or sending postcards. If you want to send emails, you just need to use the follow-up and use the emails there, then read every email that you are going to receive back, okay? But for the mailings, okay, mailbox, it's a normal type of or regular type of mail. So let's go to ReiFax and let's do a search. I have here some parameters already pre-selected. Let me walk you through this. I'm interested in contacting probates, okay? Properties that are probate and recent properties that were registered as probate. So I'm only selecting the ones that were published probate registrations made this year in 2022, okay? Only. So since January 1st until today, because today is the day that I'm doing the search, and I'm looking in the entire state of Florida for single family properties. Apart from this, I'm also interested in contacting only the properties that are off market, okay? Neither of them are for rent and neither of them are for sale. I'm also interested in a specific target for a market value between these two amounts, okay? 100,000 up to $350,000. These properties, they don't have an agent because again, they are not listed. So I'm just making sure to put that here. This filter might be narrowing too much the search, but it doesn't matter because I'm looking in the entire state. I'm also interested in properties that weren't sold recently, okay? These properties haven't been sold for more than 10 years, almost, 12 years actually, okay? So I'm interested in, for what I know, might be motivator sellers, tired landlords, okay? And apart from everything, the owners have passed away. Those, that is the record for the probates, okay? So who can I contact if I'm looking for these properties? Not the owner, of course, he's no longer with us, or she. I will need to contact either the attorney of the property that is managing the case of probate, or my best try will be trying to contact the personal representative, okay? That will be the person that I need to reach, okay? So let's do this search. Again, I already select the parameters. Let me walk you through Florida, the state, single family properties, properties that are probate, yes, okay? I also selected here properties that weren't sold in the past 12 years, almost, okay? And properties that have this market value, okay, between. Apart from everything, I went to the probate filters and I selected only those cases that were registered since January this year, okay? Those are my parameters. As soon as I do the search, let's see how many records I can get. I have here 610 properties, okay? Those are the properties that I'm going to create a mailing campaign, and I'm going to send either postcards or print my own letters and send those letters myself, okay? So let me show you here really quick. All of these are probates. I'm going to organize them up to 250 properties per page. So I have less pages to go through, okay? There it goes, only 3 pages now. And I can see right away here, I have a probate template that would allow me to see the information of these properties right now. So I can see the personal representative are right here. As you guys know, we don't offer emails for those personal representatives. If you have a professional dialer, you can add these properties into your follow-up, and from the follow-up, you can try to skip trace them, okay? Or even here from the results, you can select the properties and use the social media report, but the social media report is not going to find information about the personal representative. It's going to try to find the information about the owner, okay? The owner of the property. But again, I don't want to contact the owner. I know that the property is a probate, okay? So I have for the personal representative, their addresses, okay? Mail address, the city, okay? And I also have the attorney information, name and address as well, okay? There it is. So these people I can actually contact through a mailing campaign, okay? Now, I'm going to select them all. Let me select page 1, page 2, and page 3. I want to select all 610 properties. And with this, I'm going to create my campaign. So again, I just do the search. In the results, I select the properties that I'm interested, and then I just need to add them into a mailing campaign right here at the top, guys, okay? Any questions so far? Let me know, please. Any questions about the search that I'm doing? Remember, it's a pro-based search, and selecting the parameter, selecting the results right here is really easy. You just select the pages, okay? Remember, you can ask questions through the chat icon or through the Q&A part of the Zoom, and that way I can see your questions, okay? Okay, no questions so far, so let's continue. Now, sorry. These properties, I'm going to add them into my mailing campaign. So click on mailing, and then you will need to either select a campaign. If you have already created one, open the drop-down list and it will be there. But if you haven't, then just create a new mailing. Click on new. Let's call this probate since January. It was January 2022. And I'm going to put the date, today's day, sorry. So I remember when I created this campaign, when I did the search, okay? So, probates. Add properties. That's it. The campaign will be created with these 610 properties, okay? Just give it a few seconds. The system will let you know as soon as the campaign has been created. And next, we are going to move into the mailing campaign tab, and I will show you the records there. There it is. Property successfully added to your mailing campaign. So click on OK. If I refresh, let me go back to page number 1. If I refresh right here on the grid, okay, you can see now that all of these properties have a little mailbox, okay? So whenever I do the search again, I know which properties have been added into a mailing campaign. There it is. Now I see a question. Let me see. Because of the... Hello, Richard. Moving on in the webinar, you will see the answer of your questions, okay? I will explain you the cause and everything, okay? So let's continue. Don't worry. You can ask as many questions as you want. You can repeat the questions. I will explain everything in detail. So far we have done the search, find the records, and added the properties into a mailing campaign. So now we need to go to the mailing campaign tab, okay? To your left, click on there, if you weren't here already, you will see the campaign already. I was here before, so I just need to refresh so I can see it now. There it is. This is my campaign with my 610 properties added that I created today, March 18, okay? So once you are here, what you need to do? First of all, you have two options. You need to decide, do I want to send postcards or do I want to send letters? Remember, the postcards, if you decide to send the postcards, that will be through us, through ReiFax. You just select the template, select when you want to deliver this and to whom you want to deliver this, because you can send it to the owner address, the property address, the attorney address, or the personal representative address. It's up to you, okay? But if you want to create your own letters, design your letter, and those you will need to send yourself, okay? It's not through ReiFax. You can print the letters, print the labels, and then send those yourself, okay? So let me show you the two options. First of all, let's go to the option that we offer in ReiFax, that is the postcards. So you just need to select the campaign. If you have many campaigns created, select the campaign that you want to send the postcards, only one, okay, at a time, and then click on postcards right here. The system will have everything there for you, okay? All the information will be there. Now, in my account, it's not loading the template. Let me just refresh really quick, guys, so I can show you the template. Maybe it's my computer. Okay, select the campaign, postcards. There is a template, okay? So these are the options that we offer. First of all, you need to select the size of the postcard that you are sending. This side or any of these, okay? Depending of the size and depending on the type of template that you select, and this is important, you cannot change the template, okay? You need to decide the template here, and you cannot modify anything or have a different way to have a template. These are the only options that we have available for you for the templates, okay? That's it. So depending on the size and depending on the postcard template that you guys select, okay? You will need to pay, if it's the first time that you are sending these postcards, you will need to pay a design fee, okay? It will be $15 for the lower size, okay? The smaller one. And if it goes up in the size, it will be $150 only the first time that you are sending this postcard with this size, okay? If for the next sending you select a different postcards, then you will need to pay the design fee again. Be aware of that, please. So let's say that I'm sending this follow-up template, okay? That is the one that I like. Of course, the template will contain here my information, my name, it will be there, my phone number, so they can reach me back, okay? I need to select when the postcard is going to be delivered. The maximum that I can, sorry, the minimum time period that I can send it is 1 week from today, okay? But I'm actually sending this, I want to send this on April 4. That is the day that I'm sending these postcards. And I'm sending these postcards to the personal representative address, okay? So you need to select it here. Again, you can select the delivery address to be the property address, the owner address, the attorney address, or the personal representative, okay? That's it. I already have selected the size, the postcard template, the delivery date, and the personal representative address. Now, I have here all the information. For these 610 postcards that are going to be delivered, I need to pay the total send cost for this. And if it's the first time that I'm sending this postcard template, I need to pay the design fee for $50. So the total will be this amount right here, okay? If you have any questions, guys, any, before you purchase the postcard service delivery, you click on help and you contact Sam Nielsen. He's the person in charge, okay? He's the owner for Shop Savvy Direct Mail, and he will be the person that is going to send these postcards for you. There you have his email and his phone number. You can contact him. He can answer any questions about the delivery of these postcards, okay? Or the printing or anything that you might have there as an inquiry, okay? If you are ready to send the postcards right now, you just click on checkout. Remember, the postcards are going to be delivered the day that you decide, but if you want to process the payment, click on checkout. And it will open the tab for you so you can see the actual amount and the price per unit for these deliveries, okay? So there it is. The delivery is going to happen on April 4. The price per unit for these 610 postcards or properties, okay? The total, the design fee is right there, okay? If you want to see the from on, this will be the, sorry, this will be the front and this will be the back, okay? That is how the postcard is going to be. Let me close this. Now, let's say that you want to add more. You want to have a delivery for April, a delivery for May, and then June, and go like that. You can just click on add more. Again, go ahead and select the postcard. I'm going to select the same type of postcard, okay? The same deliver, because again, I don't want to pay the design fee again. Now, this is going to be delivered on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you guys. Okay, so May the 4th. Follow up the same size, and I'm going to send this again, maybe to the personal representative, okay? There it is. My design fee is right there. I click on checkout again. And as you can see now, I'm only paying the $50 for the first delivery, or only one delivery, okay? There it is, right here. The second one doesn't include that, so it's a little bit less. The total payment for my two deliveries, for one for May 4 and one for April 4, is going to be this amount. I can process the payment right now. Okay, the system is going to ask me if I want to pay with the credit card that I have on file, okay, in your account. If you don't have any, you will need to contact us first in customer service, okay? And you can say yes or you can say no, and just add the information of the credit card that you want to pay. There it is, okay? You just fill this, then click on send and process the payment, and that will be all. Let me see, I have a question here. Does the defined fee comes again? Is going to always be safe in your account, Richard, for the type of template and the type of size that you decided, okay? Let me show you. If I select another template, let's say this one, I can select the same size or a different size, but the template is different. And again, I want to send this one then on June. For this one, that is a first notice, I need to pay the design fee, okay? Because I haven't paid it for this type of template. I only paid that one for the follow-up template. So everything depends on that. But once you have paid the design fee for your first sending of that size and of that template, then you don't need to pay it ever again. It will be saved there in your account, okay? That's it. Now, let me show you right here. We have a postcard delivery price matrix right here. If anybody wants to have it, open the chat here in ReiFax, please. You can do it right now. Open the chat, say hello, my name is Richard. I want to have the price matrix for the postcard deliveries, okay? And we will send that to your email, guys, okay? It's only this page. So let me show you really quick. The postcard template is right here with only the 7 type of templates that we offer. The first notice, second notice, third notice, follow-up, the foreclosure, general mail, and the lease pendants. With the size, depending of the size, they are the sizes, okay? And these are the quantities. So if you are sending, let's say, less than 199, then the price per unit will be this, okay? If you are sending from 200 postcards up to 499, the price per unit will be this, okay? Remember that I was sending 610, so it was between these, and it was with this size, so that's why the price per unit is 0.71. Sorry. Let me go to the checkout. Right here, you see? But if I'm sending more and every time more, if you compile a lot of sendings in only one payment, okay? So it's going to be less and less each time. So depending of the new number, it will, the price per unit, it will be less and less and less, okay? Esther, please, you need to open the chat in ReiFax right here. Go to ReiFax, bottom left, click on the chat icon, say, hello, I'm Esther. Please send me the postcard matrix through the chat, not through me because I'm not on the chat right now. I cannot send it. I'm with you on the webinar, okay? Now, this is the price per unit. You can see the design fee and how the total cost that it will be here, depending, of course, of the sendings and the price per unit. It's up to you guys, okay? So that is what we offer in ReiFax for these postcards. Once you process the payment, once you purchase your postcard information will be here, okay? Upper left, click on postcard, and you will see your campaigns right here. Sam Nielsen is going to update the postcard status and the postcard delivery. If it was already delivered, if it's processing, if it's in hold for any reason, he will let you know everything. And again, you can always click right here also on the help, contact him directly. Email and phone numbers are there, so you can reach him, okay? And the total amount that you have paid, your PayPal ID, everything will be right there once you process the payment, okay? That is the first option from how you guys can send, okay, these particularly postcards. Any question, guys, about how you can send them? That answered your first question, Richard, about the cost for the mailing, okay, for the postcards at least. I don't see any other questions. Okay, now, the other way that you guys can send mailings or letters, it will be by printing the letters yourself and printing the labels, and that way you guys are in charge of those sendings, okay? It's up to you. Have another question? Okay, good. Now, you just need, once you have created the campaign, you have the campaign here, the first thing that you guys need to do is actually create a letter template inside your account. So click to your left, go to your left where it says templates, and then at the top, go where it says letter template. This is my account, remember that the one that you are seeing, I already have created a template for myself. You need to do the same thing, okay? Because if you are new, for example, in the system, this will be completely blank. So what you need to do is click at the top on add and start creating whatever is going to be your letter, okay? Put a name for your template and create the body of that letter. And that's it. You can put a yes as a default if you want. I have my letter here. Let me show you really quick. Oops, it doesn't let me show you. I don't know why. It's always happens. Allow me 1 second, guys. My computer is used for testing. So I always need to add here something more. Come on. That's weird. Let me refresh one more time. Always happens this whenever I'm giving the webinars. That's it. Okay. Let's see if it opens. My letter template is here. It's a letter for owners, but if I need to edit this template, I just click on edit and it should show correctly. It's not, I guess it's not going to let me work today. There it goes. He's thinking about it still. No. Okay, don't worry. It doesn't open in my account only because it's for testing, okay? The program must be done something there. It should say this information right there directly. You can start creating your own letter and using the variables that we offer, okay? For example, if you are contacting the owner or an owner, okay? You can say, for example, dear owner or hello or hi and use the variables. Variable for owner's name, and that way the information is going to be auto-populated there. Whatever is the owner's name, my account doesn't want to work today. Let me see if I can reload this one more time. You guys try it, okay? And if you need to have a little video of how you can create your templates, we have webinars, tutorial videos, short tutorials at how it works. So click on add, start typing down whatever is the information that you want to, use the variables that will auto-populate, meaning the representative name, the owner's name, the attorney information, the property address. Just use the variable and it will be there. I'm sure that in your accounts is working, okay? Mine doesn't want to work today. It's Friday. She wants to be on vacation, yeah? No, it's completely blank. But either way, this is the letter that I have created. It's a letter to contact a personal representative, okay? I will put here, it will auto-populate here my name, okay? And the property address that I'm interested in contacting. All the letter has been already created and my information will be there. So let me show you how it will work, okay? Let's go back to the mailing campaign right there. I don't need to select the campaign. I actually need to click in the campaign, okay, on the campaign. So it will take me inside and I can see again all the 610 properties that the campaign that I created contains. So once I have them here, and once I have already created a letter, okay, I can start printing the labels and printing the letters. It's really easy. You just select, I'm going to select only a few of these, okay? I'll select 10. Selecting the properties, you can select them all. This is only for demonstration. I can select them all like this, sorry, or only a few. And then I can click right here at the top where it says mailing letters. Click on mailing letters. My template doesn't want to cooperate today, but it should work. Let's wait. Let's see if it actually lets me. Okay, letter successfully created. Let's wait for this to load. Meanwhile, I will try to reload this. Finally, it has been reloaded. Don't mind this, okay? This is something that I need to do in my account, my computer. There it is. So it has opened for you or downloaded maybe, okay, depending of your settings, open a PDF file, in this case with 10 pages, the PDF have 10 pages, 1 page for each letter, each personal representative in this case. So first personal representative is right there. The property that I'm contacting is property number 1, remember, okay? And the letter is already there with all the information that I want and the information that I'm also, my information, so he can reach me back. Letter 1, letter 2 for a different address, a different personal representative, okay? Letter 3, and it goes like that. So the letters has been auto-populated by order. You will see them here and you will see them on your PDF as well. What I need to do next is print the labels. So again, I have the same property selected. You can select them, all of them, the same way that you have selected all the properties in your campaign, and just click on label. For the labels, you have different types, okay? First of all, you have the label type. If you are using those stickers sheets, okay, in your printer, just select whatever is the type of those labels that you are using, okay? If you see any here that is similar, just select one. You can also select the label size. It could be if the small is 8, medium 9, and big letters are 10, okay? I'm going to select the medium. Again, select the property, the address where you are sending these letters. I'm going to contacting the personal representative. That is the one that I'm selecting. The alignment, it could be left or center, it's up to you. And you can say something in the label will appear current resident or the personal representative. It's up to you. I'm going to select no. That's it. And next, I click on apply. So has been down. In this case, it will always download the labels. Okay, there it is. First property right here. Second property. Third property. So it goes from next is going to from left to right and then down. That will be the order of the properties right here. Okay. As you can see there. Remember, the address here is going to be the address of the personal representative. It might not be the same address as the property address that we are locating, okay? The personal representative might live elsewhere, different from the probate properties. Very simple, guys, okay? So, create your letter template. I guess now it will, let me show you. No, I will need to refresh again. Don't worry. Create your letter, whatever you want to say on that letter, just create one for you to use, okay? It will be there. Now it's working on, okay? So you can just put a name for the template, use whatever you want to say, and use the variables that we offer here. Open the variables tab and use them. If you want to contact not the personal representative, but let's say the attorney, so use the attorney's name that is right here. That is how it will work, okay? Save everything. You can use your follow-up name, your follow-up phone, and your follow-up email. That is an information that has been saved in your account, okay? Or just type it down and that's it. The only thing that you cannot add here are images, okay? You cannot. That is the only thing. Now, once your letter is complete, go back to your mailing, click on your campaign, select the properties that you want to create the letters, and click on mailing letters. Any question, guys? Let me open the chat here. I don't see more questions. I don't see anything on the chat or the Q&A part of the system. Okay, let's continue then. Now, once you guys create all your letters and you create your labels, okay, you just need to print them out and send this yourself, okay? You will have there the options in your computer. It's not through ReiFax though. It's something that you guys need to do. Next, you can always, let's say that I did send these 10 properties. To these 10 properties, I send the letters today. So I will click here on incremental counter for me to know when was the last time that I sent something to these properties, okay? Remember, I only selected the first 10, these ones, okay? So the last sending that I did was today at this time. If I actually send something, okay? Like my own letters and printed my own labels and everything. So this one have one sending. I can select all of them and increment the counter to all of them. Let's say that is tomorrow, and tomorrow I did another sending. You can go back here, select the properties, and increment the counter, okay? So it will say 2, and again, it will update when was the last time that you guys have sent something. You will also see here the property status. In case that you don't know what is the property status, that is either if the properties are active for sale or not active for sale. If the properties are, they were so closed sales made recently, is up to you. So the colors of these circles right here, you can always check them out inside the legend icon. Click on legend and there you will have it. If the properties colors, or if the properties are green, then those are going to be active for sale, meaning they are listed through an agent. Also listed through an agent, it will be the ones that are purple, meaning that they are contingent, or the ones that are dark blue for new constructions, pending, those are going to be magenta, okay? Those are the ones that are active for sale through an agent. Orange are going to be properties that are for sale by owner, okay? Light blue are going to be by owner, and that is all that I'm getting here behind me, okay? All of these are light blue because the search that I did, remember, it was off-market properties. So all the off-market properties will be either light blue, if the properties are only with the owner, or if the properties were sold recently, they might be brown, okay? Telling me that they are closed sales. Because I did a search for properties that weren't sold recently, like in the past 12 years, I'm not getting any of them. Any of them are brown. They are only light blue, okay? You can always print this legend, and have it there yourself. Or just, again, click on the icon. It will open the legend for you guys. If you need to download all of these properties from your mailing campaign, remember that you are only downloading what you are seeing here, okay? So I can download the address, the unit, if you're using, let's say, multifamily properties or condo towns and villas, if they have unit, it will be there. The city, the county, the state, the zip code, and the last sending that you did for these properties. You can, I'm going to select only a few of them. Only these 10, and I can use the Excel icon to download these to an Excel file or to a CSV file, okay? So you just click one time and that's it. The system will download that information there in an Excel file for you guys, okay? You can always print it out if you want to have it instead of an Excel, if you want to have it in a PDF file. It's up to you. Let me show you really quick. The PDF is right there, okay? For these 10 properties. That's it. Let me close this and close this. Okay. Okay, you already know how to use the mailing letter, the incremented counter, and the labels. You can, from here, you can assign properties, okay? Let's say that you have added mailing campaigns, properties to the mailing campaign. So you can click on assign property and assign one particular property inside your follow-up, a different property, to this property inside your campaign, okay? It's up to you to decide which one will be. These are all the properties, in my case, all the properties that I have inside my follow-up, inside my CRM. So I can click on any of them, okay, and it will be here, and then I can click on assign, and that's it. I'm not going to do it because I want to keep these original ones that I have here, but that is how you can do it. From here, you can also, if you forgot, you can also add these properties to your follow-up. If you want to skip trace your properties, if you have the professional dialer, if you want to send contracts, you will do it from the follow-up. If you want to send emails, you will do it from the follow-up. If you want to make calls, do it from there. And if you want to send text messages, do it from there. So select the properties, click on follow-up, select a type of how do you want to add these properties. Let's say this is for me buying, I'm going to buy these properties. So I click on add. Once the properties have been added into the follow-up, we can go there and we can check out the properties there. There it is, property successfully added to the follow-up. I go back here and I will see the 10 properties, these first 10 properties that I added today right now. There are also inside my mailing campaign, okay? Let's go back to the mailing. You can always filter here if you have a lot of properties. Let's say that you create a campaign with, I don't know, 5,000 properties, for say something, and you only want to filter for the ones for a specific address, or the ones that you did a sending only in a specific date, or all the ones that are active or the ones that you have blocked or delete, because you can always change that for your campaigns, okay? If I click right here, for example, let's say that I sent these letters, and the person, who was the person here for the first property? Don't remember, John. John replied and said, look, I'm not interested in selling the property. I'm good, I'm going to finish the probate case and that's it. Okay, so he doesn't want me to contact him anymore. I just click here, and instead of deleting the property, I can just block that and it will be blocked, okay? If you want to delete it, you can delete it. It's up to you. The property will remain here, but you can always filter next for only seeing the active one, and that one is not going to be showing here anymore because I have filter, okay? Of course, you can reset. You can see them all instead of only seeing the ones that are active, see them all, and you can always change this back to active if you need to. You can select a bunch of them if you don't want to do it one by one. Select a bunch of them and delete them all or block them all. It's up to you guys, okay? And if you want to restore something, like for a lot of them at the same time, restore. That's it, guys. That was everything that I wanted to show you today. Sorry about the error for template in my account, but you can just create your own templates, okay? Or if you already have a letter, let's say you will have a template in your email or in your computer, use Control-C to copy and go here, click on add, and then Control-V, okay, to paste. And then, of course, edit a little bit with the variables using all the tools that you will see here correctly, that you are not seeing in my account, but they are going to be there. Once you create your template, go back to the mailing, select the properties, and print those letters yourself, send those letters yourself if you don't want to use the postcards that we offer, okay? Let me see, I don't see more questions. You're welcome, Richard. Okay, can you tell us cycle of demos you do each week? These webinars are every Friday at 10 a.m. They are a different part of the system every week, okay? It might be me, it might be Alicia. Maybe in a few months we will add more people for to give these webinars every Friday at 10 a.m. Okay, that is how it works. You will always receive the notifications or the invitations for join, or you can go back right here to your control panel, click on webinars right here at the bottom right, and you can see after the webinars that we have given, the different subjects and the different dates, okay? How many different systems are there? We have 3 systems. Here are the webinars, you see? You can see the one from last Friday, before that, and go like that. There are 3 systems on your account. ReiFax is one of them, is the, let's say, the most large one. It has the more tools and all of these tabs, but we also do webinars for B&B Investor and Deal Generator. Those are different systems, okay? This one is for analyzing B&B properties or short-term rental properties, and Deal Generator is for driving for dollars. It's also a mobile app, and those we explain every week. We also explain about these 3 that are subproducts of ReiFax, okay? So everything, it will be explained during these weekly webinars. I don't see any more questions, guys. So I hope you have a great weekend. Please take care. Just let us know if you need anything. You can open always the chat. Ask questions there, please. You can request to have individual trainings, remember? Just let us know. Sorry, I have one last question here. This weekly so this weekly series we'll see all 3. Yes, you will see them, all of them, different Fridays, different subjects, okay? Every week. Today webinar, as I told you at the beginning, was only about the mailing campaign. That is what we explained today. You're welcome, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend again. Take care. Spend time with your families and be happy. Bye-bye.